No destination, just a road, just a playlist and your hand to hold. Windows down, a little city, lights ahead, no place we gotta be, nothing left unsaid. 10 o'clock on a regular night, nothing on the TV, nothing feeling right. You look at me and say, let's just drive, and suddenly I feel completely alive. Keys in hand, no GPS tonight, just the street lamps and the fading light. Left turn, right turn, doesn't matter where, just moving through the city, breathing fresh night air. Song comes on and you turn it up loud, singing every word, singing proud. This is freedom, baby, this is us. No schedule, no agenda, no fuss. Night drive, nowhere left to go, just the radio and the city glow. Your hand out the window, feeling the breeze. Night drive, baby, doing what we please. No map, no plan, no final stop, just rolling till the music drops. This is the moment, this is alive. Everything I need in this night drive. Night drive. Yeah. Past the convenience store we always hit, pulling for something cold just for a bit. Drinks in hand, back in the car, windows fogging up but we don't drive far. You change the song mid-verse and I complain. You laugh and change it back and do it all again. This little argument is already done, before it even started already won. City got a million people rushing every day, but right now in this car it all just falls away. Just the engine humming and the night around us both. In this ordinary moment I'm making you an oath. No grand gesture, no diamond, no perfect speech, just the drive we take when everything's in reach. Every back road, every empty lane we find. Night drive with you is peace of mind. Getting late now, circle back toward home. Part of me not ready, don't wanna end this zone. One more loop around the river, one more song. Night like this, you wanna drag it long. Pull up to the building, sit a little while. Radio still going, looking at your smile. Don't wanna go upstairs, don't wanna end the ride. As long as you are with me, I am satisfied. Night drive, nowhere left to go, just the radio and the city glow. Your hand out the window, feeling the breeze. Night drive, baby, doing what we please. No map, no plan, no final stop, just rolling till the music drops. This is the moment, this is alive. Everything I need in this night drive. Yeah, next week, let's do it all again. Same car, same road, same feeling, same friend. My favorite person in the passenger seat. Night drive with you makes the whole life complete.
I turned the bedroom light off hours ago, but sleep won't touch me, not tonight. I've been running your name through my chest like a song I'm still trying to get right. I like your 3 words, simple enough, but they weigh something different in the dark. I've typed them out and then deleted them, rehearsed them to the ceiling, to my heart. What if your smile changes after? What if the easy thing we have breaks? What if saying it out loud at last is the only move that's mine to make? 100 times tonight I've said it to myself. 100 times tonight, rehearsed it on the shelf. Tomorrow morning I'll say it for real, but tonight I'm just learning how it feels. 100 times, 100 times tonight. I try to casual, hey, by the way, then serious, I need to tell you something. Then soft, I've been thinking about you lately. Each version sounds wrong until it's stunning. I check my phone 3 times for nothing. Scroll past our messages, the long ones, the late. Every dumb joke and blurry photo, every accidental thing that sealed my fate. I don't need the perfect words, I just need them to be true. I just need the morning to come quick, so I can say them right to you 100 times tonight. I've said it to myself 100 times tonight. Rehearsed it on the shelf. Tomorrow morning I'll say it for real, but tonight I'm just learning how it feels 100 times. 100 times tonight. Maybe love isn't the big speech, maybe it's the night before. Lying awake, too scared to sleep, knowing what you're reaching for. The fear and the hope wound up together, feels like standing at the top of something tall. The only thing worse than saying it would be never saying it at all. 100 times tonight I practiced your name. One more time tomorrow, nothing will be the same. 100 times, 100 times. Say it, just say it. 100 times tonight.
I used to wonder what I was looking for. Thought maybe I was asking too much. Settled into the distance as a habit. Held the world a little past arm's touch. But something's different about the air around you. Something I stopped trying to name. I just know I stopped looking at other people the way I never quite stopped before you came. And it's not the grand dramatic moment, no lightning, no vision, no fall. It was just you being you, one quiet Tuesday, and me realizing that's it, that's all. This is the last one. I don't say that lightly. This is the last time I'll be starting over. Something in my bones just laid it down for good. You're the last door I'll ever open. This is the last one. I imagine love would feel like certainty, like knowing without a shadow of doubt. But it felt more like the searching, just stopping, like a long exhale, finally breathing out. I don't wonder anymore what comes next. Don't rehearse imaginary goodbyes. You just fit someone nothing fit before. And now I'm finding it hard to explain why I've never been someone who believed in forever. Words like that always felt like too much weight. But watching you sleep in the Sunday morning, I think I finally understand what people mean when they say this is the last one. I don't say that lightly. This is the last time I'll be starting over. Something in my bones just laid it down for good. traditional sense. I keep things measured and close to the chest, but I'd be lying if I stood here and told you that I haven't quietly given you my best. There's no one else I'm comparing to anymore. No version of this I keep in the back. Just you, just this, just here in the present. No desire to wanna, no instinct to track. This is the last one. I'm not afraid of that. This is the last search, and I'm glad it ended here in you. This is the last one. Last door, last search, last place I'll ever need to be. This is the last one, and I'm glad it's you. I live alone now in a city full of people and noise. Cook my own meals, but they never seem to carry your voice. I look up recipes and follow every step to the end, but something's always missing. I think that something is you. Your kitchen smelled like sesame and something warm and deep. You'd have dinner on the table before I woke from sleep. I never said it tasted good because I thought it'd always be. That table, those chopsticks, that bowl, and you across from me. Now I stand in my own kitchen late at night alone, and every dish I try to make just tastes like missing home. Mama's table, mama's hands. I didn't know it'd be the last time I'd understand. Every grain of rice, every spoonful of that broth was a letter that you wrote me that I didn't know I lost. Mama's table, warm and wide, the only place I ever felt completely right inside. Now I'm grown and far away, but I still taste your love every single day. I called you on a Tuesday. You asked if I had eaten yet. I lied and said yes, mama. You knew I hadn't, I bet. You told me what to buy, walk me through it step by step, and I burned it anyway, but ate it just to feel you close. There are restaurants on every corner, food from every land, but nothing touches something made by your specific hands. You put something in the cooking that no recipe can name. It's the feeling of being held, and I keep chasing that again. I save every voice message where you tell me what to eat, because someday that voice might be the only way we meet. Mama's table, mama's hands. I didn't know it'd be the last time I'd understand. Every grain of rice, every spoonful of that broth was a letter that you wrote me that I didn't know I lost. Mama's table, warm and wide, the only place I ever felt completely right inside. Now I'm grown and far away, but I still taste your love every single day. Come home, she says, whenever you get tired. Come home, she says, I have it ready when you arrive. I don't know how to tell her that the reason I keep living is the hope that I'll sit down again across from her and just keep giving. Thanks for every single meal, for every time you showed me love was something you could feel. Mama's table, mama's hand. I didn't know it'd be the last time I'd understand. Every grain of rice, every spoonful of that broth was a letter that you wrote me that I didn't know I lost. Mama's table, warm and wide, the only place I ever felt completely right inside. Now I'm grown and far away, but I still taste your love every single day. I'm coming home soon, mama. Save me a seat. I promise I'll eat everything this time. Every single call me every Wednesday on your lunch break, just to talk about absolutely nothing at all. I never saved your number under something special, just your name and nothing else said on the wall. We got coffee 17 times in the winter. You wore the same beige coat the whole damn year. I thought I was just killing time with someone. Now I'm here alone and everything is clear. I didn't know what I was holding until you weren't there to hold. I didn't know what we were building until I watched it all fold. I didn't know it was love, I just thought it was easy. I just thought you were someone I liked being near. I didn't know it was love till the ordinary moments became the things I give anything to have back here. I didn't say it, I didn't know. How do you love something and not even know? I didn't know it was love until it was gone. I used to fall asleep mid-text and wake up sorry. You say good morning with a laugh and let it go. I thought that was just comfortable and normal. I didn't know that normal could mean everything you know. You left because you said I felt too distant. You said you couldn't feel me reaching back. I stood there trying hard to understand you, not knowing I already loved you, and that's a fact. How do you reach for something missing when you didn't know you had it then? How do you say I love you now when now it's just too late, my friend? I didn't know it was love, I just thought it was easy. I just thought you were someone I liked being near. I didn't know it was love till the ordinary moments became the things I give anything to have back here. I didn't say it, I didn't know. How do you love something and not even know? I didn't know it was love until it was gone. I replay every Wednesday, every cold cup of coffee, every laugh, every silence, every moment I threw away, not knowing you were the one, you were the one. And I let you walk out the door, not knowing, not knowing, not knowing. If I'd known then what I know now, I'd have held you like I meant it. I'd have stayed until you made me leave. If I'd only known it was love.
We turned the corner 10 minutes ago, and your place is only 2 blocks ahead. I slowed my steps without saying why, and you slowed yours. Nothing needed to be said. The street lamps left us golden for a moment. Storefronts dark, the city settling down. We talked about things that didn't matter, just to keep the sound between us around. I kept thinking of things to ask you. Another question, another turn, another reason to stay in this alley before the night ends and I return. Slow walk home, don't wanna let this end. Slow walk home, round every corner, every bend. If I walk slow in for this slow walk home. You laughed at something I half said, and the sound of it stayed with me a beat too long. I was watching the way your breath fogged up the air, thinking this whole evening felt like a song. I stopped pretending we were walking fast. You stopped pretending you didn't notice why. Two people inventing reasons to linger underneath the clean and quiet November sky. Your door was coming closer, I could feel it. I wanted the block to stretch and grow. I kept looking over just to catch you looking over me, and your eyes said you know. Slow walk home, don't wanna let this end. Slow walk home, round every corner, every bend. If I walk slow enough, maybe then I won't know that I'm not ready for this slow walk home. We stopped outside your gate. You turned and faced me there. Street lights soft on your shoulders, cool night in your hair. Neither one of us said goodbye first. Neither one of us reached for the latch. Just standing in the glow of something new, knowing there's no taking back. Slow walk home, I felt everything change. Slow walk home, nothing will feel the same. Take your time, take your time. One more second here. Slow walk home is how it all began.
I looked at you across the table on an average night. Nothing extraordinary, nothing wrong, nothing right. Just a Tuesday with the leftover dinner and the news. And I thought about 10 years from now and all the things I'd choose. I choose this, I would choose this every single time. The ordinary evening with your ordinary rhyme. I'm moving through the household, doing everything so known that we don't even think about it, never feel alone. I thought about the decades folding out ahead of us, the mornings and the Sundays and the seasons without fuss. And every single version of the future that I see is you across the table looking right back at me. Not the highlight reel, not the peaks, not the grand event, but this, exactly this is where my future's meant. Growing old together, that's the plan. I don't want an adventure if you're not beside me, man. 10 years, 20 years, I don't need to count. I just need the same two hands reaching out. Growing old together, nothing more. I wanna still be laughing at the things we laughed before, and find some new ones as we go along the way. Growing old together, starting from today. Think about the gray hairs that we'll earn along the road, the weight of all the seasons in the shed and carry load, and how the hard times made the ordinary shine so bright. How every boring Tuesday is the proof we got it right. I think about the habits that I haven't even formed, the things I'll only do because of how I've been reformed by living in your orbit, in your rhythms, in your pace, and how the life that you've imprinted on me leaves a trace. Not the highlight reel, not the peaks, not the grand event, but this, exactly this is where my future's meant. Growing all together, that's the plan. I don't want an adventure if you're not beside me, man. 10 years, 20 years, I don't need to count. I just need the same two hands reaching out. Growing old together, nothing more. I wanna still be laughing at the things we laughed before, and find some new ones as we go along the way. Growing old together, starting from today. People spend their lives looking for the one, the lightning bolt, the movie scene beneath the setting sun. quieter than that. It's a Tuesday evening dinner and you've got my back and I got yours. In 20 years, it's just a Tuesday too. Stretched out and filled with everything and always filled with you. Always filled with you. So here's my promise, not in any formal kind of way, not dressed up in an occasion, just an average day, that I will show up for the mornings and the grocery store, the couch Sundays, the night drives, and whatever comes before. The version of us neither one has met or seen yet, the older, slower version that I haven't gotten to yet. I wanna sit with you in some future afternoon and say, remember way back when, and still be over the moon, growing old together. That's the plan. I don't want an adventure if you're not beside me, man. 10 years, 20 years, I don't need to count. I just need the same two hands reaching out, growing old together, nothing more. I wanna still be laughing at the things we laughed before, and find some new ones as we go along the way. Growing old together, starting from today, tomorrow, 10 years from now, I choose you every time and somehow. Growing old together, growing old together. This ordinary life is the greatest adventure ever. Kick my shoes off at the door, drop my bag right on the floor, tie loosen jacket gone, finally feel like I belong. Sofa cushions pull me in, let the evening just begin. TV on but sound is low, watching shadows come and go. Nobody needs me right now, and honestly that's fine somehow. Let the world keep spinning fast, this 1 hour's gonna last. Just lying here doing nothing at all, no place to be, no one to call. The couch is my kingdom, the ceiling my sky, watching the daylight slowly die. This is my perfect hour, my quiet superpower, just me in the silence and the fading sun. Don't need anything, I'm done. Phone face down beside my hand, finally living without a plan. Muscles loosening one by one, feels like I finally won. Ordered food a while ago, watching steam rise soft and slow. Half a drama on the screen, best I felt since I don't know when. Nobody needs me right now, and honestly that's fine somehow. Let the world keep spinning fast, this 1 hour's gonna last. Just lying here doing nothing at all, no place to be, no one to call. The couch is my kingdom, the ceiling my sky, watching the daylight slowly die. This is my perfect hour, my quiet superpower, just me in the silence and the fading sun. Don't need anything, I'm done. They say hustle never stops, they say climb until you drop, but right now I disagree. The best version of me is horizontal, half asleep, with nothing left to prove or keep. This is peace, this is real, no highlight reel, just how I feel. Street lights flicker on outside, the city starts its evening ride, but here inside my quiet space, I finally found my resting place. Tomorrow I get back on track, tonight I'm never looking back. Just one more hour, maybe two, this couch is all I ever knew. Just lying here doing nothing at all, no place to be, no one to call. The couch is my kingdom, the ceiling my sky, watching the daylight slowly die. This is my perfect hour, my quiet superpower, just me in the silence and the fading sun. that's more than enough.
You ordered for me at the counter, like you done it every week for years. Oat milk, 1 sugar, the corner table. You just knew, no questions, no fears. I never told you any of this directly, but somehow it was all already there. The music you sent at 7 in the morning, exactly the kind I needed without knowing I'd care. I've been trying to figure out when you were paying that close attention, because I never made a list of these things. You just held them like they were worth keeping. You already knew the small things I never said. You already knew what went on inside my head. Before I found the words, you filled the empty space. You already knew, and something about that changes everything. You bought my favorite kind of snack, left it on my desk like it was nothing. Remembered a throwaway line from 3 months back and showed up with the exact something. I'm not used to being that seen, not used to being cataloged with care, like someone's been holding a gentle inventory of everything that makes me right there. I keep looking for the moment when you started paying that close attention. I think maybe it was always, I think maybe that's your way of loving. You already knew the small things I never said. You already knew what went on inside my head. Before I found the words, you filled the empty space. You already knew, and something about that changes everything. Most people love in headlines, in the grand and obvious signs, but you love in the margins, in the quiet, in the lines. You love and remember details and the things I almost threw away. You love in the kind of knowing that takes someone's whole heart to pay. You already knew my music, my moods, my cold hands in winter, the way I get quiet when something gets through. You already knew, and I'm still learning how to deserve someone who notices like you do. We picked the late show, middle row, screen light flickering across your face. I kept my hands folded neat in my lap, pretending I was watching, keeping pace. But every few minutes I stole a glance, your profile soft in the cinema blue. I was barely breathing, barely present, every nerve in me just reaching for you. An inch apart, a world away, my courage building scene by scene. The credits could've rolled right there, I wouldn't know, I wouldn't care. Trembling fingertips, just barely brushing yours. I couldn't feel the film at all. Just this in the dark between us. The whole world went still. Trembling fingertips is all it took to feel. You didn't pull away, you shifted just a little closer. Our hands slowly finding each other like two songs drifting into one. I could feel your heartbeat in your palm, or maybe that was mine, I couldn't tell. Time turned soft and strange and tender, caught inside that private spell. The speaker shook the row behind us, but you and I were somewhere else. Every sound felt far and distant, nothing real but this, but us. Trembling fingertips, just barely brushing yours. I couldn't feel the film at all. Just this in the dark between us. The whole world went still. Trembling fingertips is all it took to feel. You intertwined your fingers into mine, and I stopped remembering how to think. That movie ended hours later. I don't remember a single thing, but I remember how warm your hand was, how you pressed your shoulder close, how leaving that theater felt like waking from the sweetest dream I'd ever known. Trembling fingertips still feel you there, in the dark, in the quiet, in the cinema air. We didn't say a word, didn't need to explain. Just trembling fingertips, and nothing was the same.
I rented something small and read a Fiat on the coast. The GPS kept rerouting on the roads I needed most. One lane cut into the cliffside with the rock face on my left, and nothing but the Tyrrhenian and 10,000 feet of depth. My knuckles white on the steering wheel, I held my breath and went around the hairpin corners where the guardrails looked half spent. But every time the mountain curved and opened up a view, I forgot about the danger because nothing else was true. The sea below was 17 shades of blue I'd never name. The whitewashed villages were burning in the afternoon, a flame, and I just kept on driving because stopping wasn't right, because the road demanded everything, and I had brought my life. Amalfi Drive, I cannot speak, I can only breathe. Amalfi Drive, the beauty's more than I can hold or keep. Lemon trees on cliffside terraces, the boats below like toys, the kind of view that silences your most important noise. Amalfi Drive, I'm coming undone at the wheel. Amalfi Drive, this is too much to feel. God made this coastline on a day he had nothing left to prove. Amalfi Drive, I'm losing myself in you. I stopped at Positano where the houses climb the hill, walked down 1,000 steps to find the sea completely still. Took off my shoes and waded in the water, cold and clear, and felt something in my body say, finally you're here. The kind of here that doesn't mean a place upon the map, the kind of here that means you've fallen through a certain gap between the person that you are and who you're meant to be, and landed on a shore that smells like salt and history. The sea below was 17 shades of blue I'd never name. The whitewashed villages were burning in the afternoon, a flame, and I just kept on driving because stopping wasn't right, because the road demanded everything, and I had brought my life. Amalfi Drive, I cannot speak, I can only breathe. Amalfi Drive, the beauty's more than I can hold or keep. Lemon trees on cliffside terraces, the boats below like toys, the kind of view that silences your most important noise. Amalfi Drive, I'm coming undone at the wheel. Amalfi Drive, this is too much to feel. God made this coastline on a day he had nothing left to prove. Amalfi Drive, I'm losing myself in. They say this road has seen 1,000 accidents and hearts that shattered at the sheer impossibility of art that lives along each kilometer of jagged rock and vine. And I believe them because something broke inside of mine, not into pieces, no, but into something more like light that scattered through the windshield on that coastal afternoon driving. I cannot collect it and I want to let it go. Let Amalfi have what Amalfi needs. For all the things I know, I'll never be able to say. Amalfi Drive, speechless at the wheel. Amalfi Drive, teaching me to feel around the last bend, something close to grace. Amalfi Drive, I remember your face.
It's 2 in the morning, lamp still on. I've run out of stories, run out of song, but I don't reach for the end call button. Something keeps me right here where I belong. I hear you shift on the other side. A small exhale, the hush of sheets. We talk for hours, now it's just silence. And somehow that's the part that feels complete. You said you'd sleep a while ago. I said me too, but neither moved. And now the night stretches between us, warm and quiet, nothing left to prove. Just breathing, just you on the line, not a single word needed, and that's perfectly fine. Just breathing, the sound of your sleep, closer than the dark is all I need. Just breathing. Just breathing, just breathing. My phone pressed soft against my cheek. I trace the ceiling with my eyes. Tomorrow I'll probably wonder why I stayed up, but right now I'm not ready to say goodbye. There's something about your voice going quiet, knowing you're still there on the other end, that makes the whole world feel less frightening, less like a stranger, more like a friend. I've never been good at goodbyes, especially not with you. So I'll just hold this open line until the morning comes through. Just breathing, just you on the line, not a single word needed, and that's perfectly fine. Just breathing, the sound of your sleep, closer than the dark is all I need. Just breathing. Just breathing, just breathing. Hey, hey, hey. Maybe this is what love is. Before you name it, before it's clear, just refusing to hang up the phone, because the silence feels like being near. I'm not lonely in this dark anymore. You're somewhere in the same blue night. 2 separate rooms, 1 open line, almost close enough, almost right. Just breathing, you and me, in the quiet hours between midnight and sleep. Just breathing, don't say goodnight, I'll stay a little longer on the line tonight. Just breathing. Just breathing, just breathing.
I didn't know it when I wrapped my arms around you that November night outside your door. I didn't know the universe was counting, that embrace would be the last one and no more. You smell like something warm and almost amber. Your hair was cold from walking in the night. I held you like I had a million chances, not knowing I was holding you for the last time right. If I had known, I would have held on longer. I would have breathed you in down to the bone. I would have memorized the shape of every second, instead of letting go and walking home. The last time I held you, I didn't know it was the last. The last time I held you, I thought we had a future. past. I let you go so easy, like you'd always be there to return. And now I give up everything for one more moment in your arms. The last time I held you was the last time I felt whole. Now every hug from anyone feels hollow, like my arms are searching for the shape of you. This muscle memory that won't let go of how it felt to hold somebody true. I drove by your old street on a Wednesday for no reason other than your memory, and sat outside the building for a minute, imagining you walking out to me. I know that I can't get that night back. I know that door is closed for good, but sometimes late at night my arms still reach out, reaching for a warmth they understood. The last time I held you, I didn't know it was the last. The last time I held you, I thought we had a future, not a past. I let you go so easy, like you'd always be there to return. And now I give up everything for one more moment in your arms. The last time I held you was the last time I felt whole. I replay it in slow motion now, the way you pulled away, the way you smiled and said goodnight, not knowing what that meant. If time could bend, I'd stay right there with my arms around you still. I'd hold on past the point of goodbye. I'd hold on past my will. One more time, one more night, one more moment in that cold November light. One more hug, one more breath, one more second before everything was left. The last time I held you, I should have held you forever. It ain't a crisis and it ain't a breakdown. It's not the middle of the night even. I'm just sitting here with afternoon light coming in, and I just miss you for no reason. Didn't see your face today in any strangers. Didn't hear your song come on the radio. Just a random quiet ordinary Tuesday, and somehow that's when I miss you most, you know. Not the heartbreak version, not the ugly crying kind, just a soft and steady missing, living somewhere in my mind. I just miss you. Simple as that, nothing more. I just miss you. The way you sounded at my door. Not everything needs a reason, not every feeling needs a cure. I just miss you. The plain and honest truth is I just miss you. I miss the way you argued about movies and always picked the endings that were sad. I miss you stealing all the blankets nightly and somehow making that not make me mad. I miss your voice when you were barely waking, all low and rough before your coffee came. I miss the version of myself beside you, the quieter, the softer one without the strain. It's not dramatic and it's not a spiral. It's not me falling back into the past. It's just a moment where your absence lives, and I decided to let it last. past, I just miss you. Simple as that, and nothing more. I just miss you. The way you sounded at my door. Not everything needs a reason, not every feeling needs a cure. I just miss you. The plain and honest truth is I just miss you. I'm not calling, I'm not texting, I'm not showing up at your address. I'm just letting this feeling move through me, like weather moving through the chest. And tomorrow I'll be fine again. Like most days I'm okay, but today I just miss you. And that's all I have to say. I just miss you. That's it. It's all. I just miss you. No reason at all, just miss you. Just miss you. Just miss you. Just miss you. We don't make plans like they're special anymore. Every evening just slides into the next. You on the couch with the TV too loud, my coffee going cold beside your text. And yet something happens when you walk in, something I can't logic away. I've seen your face more than any other, and still something moves when you stay. This shouldn't work this way by now, the flutter and the catch in my throat. You'd think the dailiness would dull it, but every time you're here I'm close. Habit of you, and I still can't explain the familiar things that still feel like a habit of you. Your name on my screen should be ordinary, but it still does something to me. Habit of you. I know which side of the bed is yours. I know how long your shower takes. I know the sighs that mean you're stressed, the laugh that means you're about to break. And still when you reach for me at midnight, half asleep and barely there, I lie awake a beat too long, struck again that you're really here. Routine is what they say kills romance, but nobody told I love that lie. Every morning you're a little miracle. I try not to overthink, but I habit of you, and I still can't explain the familiar things that still feel like a habit of you. Your name on my screen should be ordinary, but it still does something to me. Habit of you. They say love settles, mellows out, grows into something quieter and plain. Maybe for some, but every time I see you, something underneath me catches flame. It's in the coffee mug you left here, the shoes beside the door, the ordinary weight of your presence that I couldn't love you more. Habit of you, the most most beautiful routine. Habit of you, the best thing I've ever seen. Still feeling it still, like the very first time. Habit of you, habit of mine. Habit of you. We said things the wrong way, let the silence harden into walls. I stared at my phone for hours without sending, watched your name there, couldn't make the call. I replayed it, trying to find the moment where it tilted, where it all went cold. The things I should have said more carefully, the things you needed left untold. But I wasn't gonna leave it there, wasn't gonna let the night win. Some fights aren't really about the surface, they're about wanting to be let in. After the fight, we found our way back, stumbling through sorry, getting off track. Voices breaking, hands reaching out. After the fight is what love's about. After the fight, you opened the door and I've been crying. You've been sitting alone and doing the same. We almost laughed at how pathetic we were, standing there calling each other's name. My apology came out sideways first, then you laughed and yours came out too soft. But underneath all the stumbled words was something we were both afraid we lost. You pulled me in before I finished talking. I stopped mid-sentence in your arms, realized the words mattered less than this, the warmth of holding past the harm. After the fight, we found our way back, stumbling through sorry, getting off track. Voices breaking, hands reaching out. After the fight is what love's about. After the fight, I used to think love was the easy days, the long walks, the gentle touch. But it's the way you came back to me when things got tangled up. It's the way we didn't disappear, didn't take the clean way out. It's surviving the first hard storm together. That's what love is really about. After the fight, still you're still here. After the tear-stained sorry, everything came clear. After the fight, we're not the same. We're something more careful, we're something braver than we came. After the fight, We should've checked the forecast, but we were laughing too hard to think straight. By the time the clouds cracked open, we were already caught, already late. We ran for the nearest roof we could find, a little corner store with a narrow ledge, shoulder to shoulder, soaked to nothing, standing right there on the world's damp edge. The rain came down in curtains, the whole street turned to silver streams. You shook the water from your hair and laughed like it was everything. Caught in the rain, no umbrella, no plan, just you and me laughing. Wet on the sidewalk again. Caught in the rain, best thing I never expected. Soaking through and happy under that small overhang. Caught in the rain with you. You did an impression of yourself running, and I couldn't breathe, I was laughing so hard. We watched the other people sprinting past us and felt like we had the upper card. You bought us hot cans of corn soup from inside, and we stood there steaming in the cold. I thought, this is it, this unplanned nothing. This is the part of you I wanna hold. The storm just kept on coming. We didn't try to flag a cab. You leaned on the corner post smiling like there was nowhere else to have. Caught in the rain, no umbrella, no plan, just you and me laughing. Wet on the sidewalk again. Caught in the rain, best thing I never expected. Soaking through and happy under that small overhang. Caught in the rain with you. I've been in the rain before, cold and miserable, rushing home. But this was something else entirely. Rain that made me feel less alone. The lights from the store glowing warm around us. Your voice cutting through the sound of the pour. I wasn't in a hurry to go anywhere. I never wanted an umbrella more. Caught in the rain, still warm somehow. Still laughing, still right here somehow. Caught in the rain with you. And if it rains again tomorrow, I won't be looking for a roof. I'll just be looking for you.